Hey, folks, this is Movie Metal Rock McDonald here, aka Jarrett. And I'd like to share my thoughts on Best Buy. Yeah, I know I'm late to the party. Hopefully I'll get some views out of this. Because I noticed YouTube, if you report something that's a couple of days old, people don't want to watch it because it's like old news. But I'm kind of late to the party. But anyway, my thoughts on Best Buy, getting rid of like physical media. Well, they already got rid of the CDs. I think now they're getting rid of their video games and their DVDs, Blu-rays and DVDs. Now, even though I'm disappointed, I'm not too surprised because I kind of saw this coming a mile away because when they got rid of their CDs, I'm like, because a lot of people nowadays don't listen to CDs or a lot of people just stream their music nowadays. People don't actually listen to albums anymore. We're living in the day and age where people where they're listening to a playlist rather than an entire album. And you gotta remember, a lot of these companies are not trying to appeal to the diehard movie collectors. They're trying to appeal to the casuals, and casuals prefer digital because it's convenience. It's a lot more convenient to stream something than go to a store and buy I'm talking about like a literal store. Going to a store and buying a DVD, a book, or whatever type of physical media out there. And that's just a lot easier. And one thing why another reason why Best Buy is getting rid of their physical media is because of online shopping. Okay, like I said, online shopping is a lot more convenient. You just go on your phone, go to Amazon, add to cart, and put in your information in there, your debit card information on there. And voila, you order it and it's gonna, you know how to actually leave the store. So I think two reasons why some stores, when I say some stores, because not all stores are getting rid of physical media. Walmart hasn't got rid of. I don't think Walmart is getting rid of physical media, even though there's a rumor that they'll get rid of their Xbox games, but that's just a rumor that was spread. The reason why some stores are getting rid of physical media, like DVDs and movies, CDs, or games, is because of the digital era. Now, that being said, physical media isn't going away anytime soon, okay? There's still a market for physical media. And yeah, think about it. Physical media isn't just movies, okay? Movies. I am a big movie guy. And sorry, I had a yawn. And I mainly talk about movies on this channel because I'm a big movie guy. And occasionally I talk about hard rock and heavy metal, but yeah, I don't jump in metal. I was rephrase that. I usually talk about movies because name is movie Metal Rock McDonald. But I do talk about metal and hard rock music occasionally. But I mainly talk about movies. You gotta think about it. Physical media is not just DVDs and Blu-rays. Okay, look at vinyl, for example. Vinyl had a huge resurgence in just the past couple of years. And guess what? It is outselling CDs, okay? Because that just tells you that there's still a market for physical media. Okay? There's still a market for physical media. People are still buying, believe it or not, there are some people who still, like me, who still buy DVDs because, one, DVDs are a lot cheaper, and two, it's just for the nostalgia reasons, because I grew up in the DVD age in the late 90s and early 2000s. Actually, I grew up more with VHS, but I was still old enough to remember when DVD first came out. I remember, I think it was like in the late 90s, when DVD was first announced, and it was a big deal. And DVDs are still selling because they're cheaper, and because they're cheaper, and I think they're doing don't quote me on this, but I think that DVDs are doing better than 4K and Blu-ray because, like I said, they are cheaper. And this is an unpopular opinion, but I prefer DVDs over Blu-ray. Now, I still buy Blu-rays, but it depends on how cheap the movie is, or if I have the money to pay for it. Or I will buy a Blu-ray from a secondhand store, like Secondhand Charles. Secondhand Charles. Let's just say I buy it from a place that sells used movies, like Secondhand Charles and stuff like that. That sells used Blu-rays and DVDs because let's face it, a Blu-ray at Secondhand Charles is only like $10, where at place like Barnes & Noble or Walmart, especially if it's a new release, it can cost like $40. So Blu-rays can be very pricey. I just prefer Blu-ray DVDs because, for nostalgia reasons, and two, they're like cheaper to buy. And I'm not the type of person that needs like crystal clear high def definition to enjoy a movie. That's just me personally. And I'm not the type of person who'll buy two movies twice, like one on DVD and one on Blu-ray, because good picture quality is not enough for me to upgrade a movie for me. Well, unless there's like some special features I'm interested in, I'll probably upgrade to a Blu-ray, but that's very rare, and I hardly don't do that all anyway. Or only time I buy a movie twice if it's part of like a pack or something, like part of a double feature pack or like a triple pack. That's the only time I'll buy the same movie twice. But I'm going off a tangent here. You gotta remember, physical media is not just Blu-rays and DVDs. You know what? People still buy physical books. Okay, look at how many booktubers are there that still buy physical books. Okay, comic books. People still buy physical comic books. Now, granted, comics, mainstream comics are not, Western comics in general are not selling as well as manga. Heck, another example that could, as something that has book related, people still buy physical copies of manga because there's still a market for that physical media. Okay, Western comics are predominant. A lot of when I say Western comics, I'm talking about mainly your mainstream comics like DC and Marvel, unless you consider Dark Horse or Image Comics mainstream. But but still, people still buy in physical copies of comics. Okay, look at all the people from the Comicsgate people. People do buy physical copies of their books. Look at Eric Jolly, for example, him starting his own comic book company called Riververse. His comics are selling very well, and people do buy physical copies of those books because people still collect physical media. And the same thing with the Blu-rays and DVDs. People still collect DVDs and Blu-rays because and people still collect VHS as well and Laserdisc, so you can't leave those out as well. Because physical media is not going anywhere anytime soon, because there's still a market for physical media. CDs didn't go away, and I don't think DVDs and Blu-rays aren't going away anytime soon because there's still a market for physical media. And you have companies like Vinegar Syndrome and Scream Factory. Well, you have like Arrow Video and the Criterion Collection that still put out physical media, and people are interested in those because for various reasons. And yes, I do prefer physical media over streaming. Yes, streaming does have its advantages. Like, you can watch a movie that obscure, streaming is good for when you watch a movie that you've not seen before. Okay? But physical media is not going away anytime soon, but just because Best Buy decided to get rid of their physical media. Okay, you can still buy physical media from other stores, like Walmart, or from a mom and pop store, or from the thrift shop, or from the flea market. Okay, you still buy any form of physical media anywhere. Okay, Best Buy is not like the only place that sells physical media. And I read a comment from a from a Facebook group I'm part of. And they said, "Well, it's sad, I got bought from secondhand stores." I'm like, okay, why is that a bad thing? And sometimes secondhand stores only sell, a lot of times secondhand stores only sell obscure stuff. Like, for example, you're not gonna find like a what's that? Like some obscure 90s action movie that nobody heard of at Walmart. No, you're not. Occasionally you might, but usually you're not. But I want to end this video right here. You're not physical media is not going anywhere, and it's not dying anytime soon. So people need to stop worrying. And that's all I got to say. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to rate, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.